What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to back up and restore device drivers for Windows 10. Let's get right into it. So in this tutorial, you are not going to be needing any extra software, no downloads, no nothing. Everything is going to be native on Windows using Windows software. Now, this does mean that whenever you go to restore your device drivers, you will have to do them one at a time, which I will go into more detail later. So to get started, you're going to want to go down into your Cortana search bar and type in command prompt or CMD. Either one will work. Go ahead and open command prompt. It is important that when you run command prompt, you right click and run as administrator. The shield should come up. Press yes, and then your command prompt will open. So the next thing that we want to do before we start inputting our commands is make sure we have our driver folder. So go down into your file explorer, and you want to create a new file, preferably on an external hard drive or USB pen drive of some kind. So as you can see, I already have one here, so I'm going to create a new one. And I'm going to call it driver2 and then press enter. It is important that you do not have any spaces in this name, otherwise it will cause problems later on. So once you have your driver folder, you can go ahead and put that on the side. In your command prompt, you are going to want to type in dism/online/export-driver /destination, and then colon, and then you want to use the letter of the external drive that we are using. So here it is the external D drive, and again you want to make sure that your driver folder is on the root of the drive. So you don't want it inside of any other folders, you want it to be on the main drive. So my external drive is the D drive. So I'm going to type in the letter D, and then again colon, and then backslash the name of your file, which for me was driver2. Now this will be in the description of the video for you to copy and paste. The only thing that you will have to change is the name of the driver folder and the destination letter. After you have that typed out, press enter. After a brief loading period, it will start going through all of the drives that you have on your system, and it will begin to back them up to the folder. Depending on your system, you may have a few drives, you may have a lot of drives. On this system, I do have quite a few drives. I've seen as low as 10, and there can be as many as 50 to 100. So 39 isn't too bad. Some drivers do take longer to load than others, so the time that this takes will vary. You can tell if it is being successful by checking to make sure that they all say the driver package successfully exported. So as you can see, this one is taking a bit longer. After the operation completes, you can go ahead and close out of the command prompt. To make sure that you have all your files, go ahead and open up your folder and look inside of your driver folder. Here you will see all the drivers that installed on your computer and their backups. You will be able to use this to reinstall your drivers in case you have a fresh install of Windows, or in case one of your drivers gets corrupted and you want to go back to an earlier date. Then you can delete your driver and you can reinstall from one of these. So next I'm going to be teaching you how to reinstall one of your drivers. So if you have a fresh install of Windows, you may notice that you can no longer get on the internet. So in order to get your Wi-Fi up and running, you will want to have had created a driver backup. From this driver backup, you can reinstall your Wi-Fi driver and get on the internet to either find more drivers or to just continue with your daily use. In order to start restoring your drivers, you want to go down into the Windows icon, right click, and then go to Device Manager. Click on Device Manager, and this window should come up. Here we can see all the different drivers on my computer. If you want to look at the different drivers, all you have to do is open the tree. If your driver is outdated or non-existent, there would be a yellow exclamation point on it. As I do not have a fresh install of Windows, all of my drivers are updated. But if I wanted to update my driver, for instance, if you have a fresh install and your internet isn't working, you might want to update your network adapters. If you wanted to update your network adapters, you simply go through the list, right-clicking on a driver and clicking on Update Driver. If you do not have internet access, this is where the backup will come in handy. You want to click on Browse My Computer for driver software, and then hit Browse. You need to find your driver folder. For me, it is driver 2. Press OK, and make sure that your driver 2, or for you it might be driver, stays highlighted, and then press OK. So here it is going to search my D drive and then my driver 2 folder for any updates that this driver might want, and then press Next. Here it is going to search. Of course, I already have the best driver for my device because this is literally the one that I just copied. And then you can press Close. If you are connected to the internet, you can also search for update drivers on Windows Update, but I know that my drivers are all good to go. I will be posting a video in the future on how you can completely reinstall Windows. This will help to speed up Windows and to clear out any errors that might be happening on your system, and this will be an important video for that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment what you would like to see next, and if you're new, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.